What is up, everybody? In the house. This is FoxTech1 here, showing you guys some CYDIA tweaks. These CYDIA tweaks are not in order, so don't worry. These CYDIA tweaks are the best that are capable for your iPad too, because you know some applications from CYDIA and some tweaks from CYDIA will not work on your iPad too because they love the iPhone better than us. But anyways, what we got here, as you see, I had tons of things on there. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna try to make this a fast video, so some of these things might be a little short, might be a fast. Just hang with me. I'll give you a good detail of what all these tweaks does. But anyway, let's get in it. The first tweak is 3D board, as it says right there. What 3D board in the background, you can see when I lift this up, it follows my movements from the iPad. The background is moving. It makes it feel like my applications are in 3D, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me, bro. That's 3D board. These applications are free, but on the Big Boss repo they are not free. You're going to need to add Insanely repo, and that will get you all these things free. I'll put it in the link in the description, so don't worry if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Anyways, the next tweak, number 2, is Activator. What Activator will let you do, you can do tons of things. Say you want to slide up top, slide left. I can enable SBS settings on that. That's a cool tweak to have. Say like your notification center, you want it to, you want your notification center to come from like the right side or the left side. That's what Activator will let you do. Next tweak here we got, guys, AndroidLock XT. What AndroidLock XT will let you do, it's a lock mechanism. If you're tired of that old slide to unlock, I hate that. You just tap this, or you can slide it too. You can tap it and do a little. I don't like how it's not like, full pad, but whatever, you still can use it. You draw your pattern that you make in the beginning. I remember when I first got my iPhone and I hacked it, I jailbroke it, I forgot my pattern and I could not figure out my pattern. So make sure you guys figure out your pattern before you lock it. You go into here, you go into pattern, draw your pattern. You can change your appearances, you can tap to open, or you can slide to open. You can go into the themes. You got tons of themes here. Or you can go change behavior. You can make wrong attempts. Make sure you tap when you're first doing this, guys. Make sure you put on ensure mode just in case you don't remember it at the first time. This is a good tweak if you want, like, people you unlocking it and tons of people are like, oh dude, I'm going into your iPad and you don't want them to. This is a good tweak for you guys to have. I like this. It makes it more fun. Blurred background is what you saw here. It was purple. I don't know why it's purple. That's the first color I put it on, but don't judge me. Anyways, you can see it's purple. I'll go into blurred background. I'll not tint it. I'll make it disabled, and you can see it goes straight through. It's pretty cool. I'll make the blur volume go down so it goes completely through. There's not really any color there, so that's pretty legit. I like this. Our next tweak is CustomGrid. What CustomGrid, you saw I had tons of applications here. This is what it does. I got 7 and then 10 across. It is pretty nice. I love this tweak. It'll make all those, and you can put as many. It's like you can put it on your folders. You can hide dots, hide your labels. Only bad thing is about when you change something, you have to respring. I hate those applications where you have to do that. But whatever. Our next tweak is CyDelete. What CyDelete will let you do, say you have an application from CYDIA and you don't want it anymore, you don't want to go to CYDIA, go to install, and then hit delete. That takes a lot of work. All you do is hold it like any other application, delete it right from your Springboard. That's pretty cool, I guess you could say, or how I say, pretty freaking cool, bro. But anyways, FlipOver, what FlipOver will let you do, you think about it, what the heck is FlipOver? What FlipOver will let you do, you just flip it over and it locks itself. It just locked itself. I flip it back over and then it unlocks itself. That's pretty cool to have, I guess. I believe it does work on your iPhones. I think it works better on your iPhones, but whatever. I wanted to try it out. It looks pretty nice and nice. It's almost exactly like if you have a smart cover, it's almost exactly the same thing. So that's pretty cool to have. What our next tweak here we got, guys, is FullForce. What FullForce lets you do, see all these applications. All these applications are iPhone tweaks, iPhone apps. We got Balloons Lite, I believe, is not in, doesn't not have an application for iPads, but as you can see, it is full. I don't know why it's facing the other way, but it does not pixelate it. It's when you do it, you have the thing down here where you have to press a button. Well, that's weird. What the heck? Huh. Well, that wasn't a... I'm gonna have to edit this thing now. Fuck me. Alright guys, our next tweak here is FullForce. What FullForce lets you do, say you have an application from your iPhone and I have Minecart from Minecraft, and it shows you all the things. As you see, all these do not work. Some of these will not work with your iPad, but some of them will. As you see, it doesn't full my screen, but it will work. We don't want to use that one. I don't remember any. Oh, we got this one. You speed test, see, it doesn't work either. Some of them will not work, but some of them will do. I'm gonna have to edit out. I'm gonna have to find one that does work. Oh, Blingo. Let's go to Blingo. Where's the fucking Blingo? There it is. Let's see if Blingo works. Do you work, you little bastard? Nope, you don't work either. Huh. Wells Fargo does. Okay. What up, our next tweak here is FullForce. What FullForce lets you do is, you know how you have your iPhone applications and they're really small, and when you open it up, like you push the button down there and it zooms in, it's very pixelated. But what this lets you do, it lets you open it up and it'll be zoomed in, and it will look nice. As you see, it looks pretty nice on this. It doesn't go full force. I can tap on it and it'll do my iPhone and everything. It looks, with the Wells Fargo app, it wouldn't let me do that before, but some of these will not work, like Blingo. This is for your iPhone, and you can see it's up there on the side and it looks all freaking weird like, so don't be excited that it will work for everything, which it will not. Our next one is Infiniboard. What an Infiniboard will let you do, put tons of applications down here. Say if I wanted another one, we'll put this application right here, I'll add, and it'll go to the next row, which is pretty nice. I like Infiniboard. It makes my board look so sexy. Okay, our next one is Infinidock. What Infinidock lets you do is you put tons of icons on per page. I'm an idiot. Alright everybody, our next CYDIA tweak here. Our next one here is Infinidock. As you see, I skipped Infiniboard because Infiniboard really doesn't do anything. It's just like an add-on to your Infinidock. What Infiniboard does. What up, everybody? Our next tweak here is Infiniboard. What Infiniboard lets you do is you can put tons of more applications down below. So if I put that right there, you can put tons of it down here. It's not doing it for me, but what the fuck ever. How long is this already? 8 minutes. Alright everybody, our next week here is Infiniboard. What Infiniboard lets you do is put tons of more applications below. Before you couldn't like scroll like this, but what this lets you do is you can keep putting more and more applications below and below and below. It's a pretty cool tweak, but I don't use it that much because it gets annoying. Alright, our next tweak here is Infinidock. What Infinidock lets you do is put tons of applications on your dock. Simply said like that. You can put up to 10. You can put up to 10 to one page, but you can have pages on it, which is pretty effing cool, bro. Alright, our next tweak here is IntelliScreen X. What IntelliScreen X lets you do, it's in your notification center. It does cost like $9. You cannot get this one for free. You can look at your mail. You can look at your Facebook. You can look at your Twitter. You can look at Google News. And you can clear all of it if you wanted to. You can just clear all the news and then go back up into it, which is pretty nice. I like this. It makes it more interesting. You can go to timeline, all this good mumbo jumbo, if you know what I mean. But it's pretty nice to have, and it also adds this thing up here where you can change your brightness, but for some reason it does not work for me. I don't get that. But anyways, you can turn off airplane mode, turn off Wi-Fi, turn on data if you have data, but I ain't that rich, so I don't have data for pay $30 a month or something like that. And then you also have your data over here, which I don't want to show you. And you can, that's what, instead it costs like $9. I'm doing a free trial, so yeah. Our next one is multi-flow. What multi-flow lets you do, say open up Sex Secrets, Facebook, Grand Theft Auto, and then we'll open up Flipboard. And what you do, that's just what Activator's for. I have tons of these pages open. You can't really see it because I have one right here and it's dark. But anyways, you can just tap it and it'll go straight to it. That's what multi-flow. It's pretty nice. It's like another way to use your recent thing. I forget what to call that. I never really realized what to call it. Overflow is a nice thing to have. I'll turn it on right now and show you guys. What it does is just this little nice thing for you. I do not recommend this for your iPad because look at this. It looks kind of stupid because it just dents it in and it doesn't do as a good job as it does on the iPhone. Our next one is RetinaPad. What RetinaPad does the almost exact same thing as FullForce, where it opens up your iPhone apps and zooms it in way better, and it's not as pixelated. This will help if something from FullForce will not work. It will do it good on RetinaPad. Our next one is ScreenDimmer. What ScreenDimmer does is in a couple seconds, I'll turn it on 5 for you. In a couple seconds, you're going to see that it's going to dim itself. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it dimmed itself. That's what ScreenDimmer is. It's good to save tons of battery if you want to save battery on it. It's a nice I'll call this an application. You can get this for free, but if you see it on the Big Boss, it costs like $1.99, but whatever. This is the most recommended tweaking application that you can find. It's called Springtomize. Springtomize 5, but it doesn't say that. But it's Springtomize 5. What it'll let you do is tons of tweaks. You can make your things go really faster. You can change your lock animation. You can change your flash color. You go to capability. You can hide things. You can make things go. You want your front-facing camera off or on your dock. You can make tons of docks. You can do the cover effect, hide dock, hide labels, hide reflection, use numbers. You can do tons of things. Lock screen. You can do tons of things. You can put whatever you want on your sliding knob. You can delay dimming. You can do tons of things. Always show camera, your lock screen. I just went there. Your icons. You can make your icons. This is like if you do not want Bigify, this is what I recommend. You can resize your applications and do whatever you want in that. You can resize them, hide newsstand. That's a good thing to have. I have it on because I don't need newsstand. You can hide app switcher. See, that's what that is. This is what app switcher is. I always forget to say that. Whatever. You can do folders, you can add folders, you can put how many folders you want, you can create a dock in your folders, you can do tons of things. If you want anything, if you're not even thinking about jailbreaking and you wonder why people jailbreak, this is the tweak that you get because you want to jailbreak. This is why people jailbreak. This is a new thing going on. This is like, I recommend jailbreaking just for this. But our next thing here is WinterBoard. What WinterBoard lets you do is another thing people would love to do. Use this for customizing. I can change up this whole Retina display. It's not Retina display, but I can change this whole display up into a different thing. I can use it as a Call of Duty display. You can change it up to anything. There's so many iPad and iPhone themes. You can change this up to whatever you want. You can even change it to a Mac theme. There's so many themes that you can do. And what we have here in the notification center, I'll put them in the description. You have to look at it through. We'll go to notification center. What what I have in my notification, the next thing I want to show you guys really quick is my notification things. As you saw before, I had tons of things going on here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 things going on in my application center. The first one is iOS. I already showed you that. It was this one right here, IntelliScreen. That's what IntelliScreen right there is, ticker, whatever. The next one is Simple Date. What Simple Date